Welcome to Supers Live. It's night one of the 15th annual North Carolina Swing. We've got a lot of racing to do in 3 nights, over 335 laps of racing coming at you from the Tar Heel State. This is a Super Modified Ultimate Pavement Racing Series. We are glad that you could join us here tonight. And right now, guys, finishing up the qualifying runs at Caraway Speedway. We've got 2 features in store for you. It's going to be a wild one. We've got a good field of race cars out there, and expect some interesting stuff with a couple of new guys here tonight as well. Well, folks, before we get going too far, we want to just send our condolences to the Heveron family. If you were with us last week, you heard us say that Tom Heveron was ill. And unfortunately, the day after our race, Tom passed away. And it's with deep regret that we have to inform everybody of that. Tom was one heck of a guy, a big supporter of Supers, a former member. Had 8 race wins with Supers in 87 starts or so. And it's just a shame to see him go. The biggest thing that you want to remember about Tom Heveron when you mention his name is not his feats in super modified racing or as a golfer, but what he did with his money, and that was to help other people through Beachland Cleaning Services. He became a part of Cleaning for a Reason, a service that cleans houses for women that have cancer, and it was very near and dear to his heart. And I think if there's anything that anybody could do to honor Tom's memory, it would be to make a donation to Cleaning for a Reason so that they can further their mission of helping women in their times of need. It's just, Tom's fierce competitiveness was only matched by that benevolent bone that he had as well. So, real shame to see Tom go out there. And we hope that everybody could take a moment and just remember the Heveron family. Doug Heveron, a Hall of Fame, Super Modified Hall of Fame member, an Indy 500 starter, a Little 500 starter, just did all kinds of racing with ISMA as a champion, and also an Oswego Speedway champion. So the Heveron family name runs deep in Super Modified racing, and certainly here at Supers as well. Well, as we said, this is the North Carolina Swing, and we are just finishing up qualifying at Caraway Speedway. We'll have our first feature at Dasera Speedway tonight, a fictional track built by Mike Jackson from the DRT DSES days. And he's no longer around as far as racing goes, but we still race his tracks, and I'm happy to do so. So tonight it'll be paved Dasera, and then Caraway Speedway, which is a real real track. The Supers have never raced there in modern history, but there is a lot of history of super modified racing in the state of North Carolina. Of course, the most famous one run in 2007, the East-West Shootout. A.J. Russell out of Clovis, California won that one. So if you go to our YouTube channel, you can see some of those videos. Last time the Supers raced was at Ace Speedway, about 2010. That was an MSA show. So if you want to learn more about real super modified racing, you need to go to supers.net, and you can learn about real super modified racing and Super Modified 101. If you don't know anything about the ultimate short track race car, it's a good chance for you to check them out and learn more about them. Well, we are just trying to watch here time trials right now. Rookie Bradley Keyser out of Liverpool, New York on the track. Brad turning in a pretty good lap time. First lap at Caraway in Supers competition of 14.828. The track record here at Caraway is a 14.027, so not bad for Brad. An 8.28 on lap 1, and lap number 2 a 15.134. What you want to watch for tonight, folks, is these guys are fighting to have the best finish they can, because only the top 8 drivers out of the first 4 qualifying races, that's 2 tonight and 2 tomorrow night, will be invited to the Hickory Hustle on Thursday. And that's the only way you can become the North Carolina Swing champion, is if you make it to the Hickory Hustle. Right now, Rob Warren, your defending North Carolina swing champion on the track. Rob out of Pulaski, New York. He's also your reigning Supers wing champion. Wing Super Modified is what we're racing tonight. Two styles of Super Modifieds in the country, wing and non-wing. 14,633 for Rocket Rob. You'll want to keep your eyes on him tonight. He has not won a race yet this year in 3 races. That's a bit unusual for the Rocket. 569 on lap number 2. 14,569 on lap number 2. Well, looks like could be Steve Callahan with fast time here at Caraway. Not that it matters much because the Elite 8 all get handicapped. There's only 9 drivers tonight, and Brad Keyser, as a rookie, is not eligible to receive his handicap yet. So he'll start at the tail no matter what until he has 3 races in, and then he'll be eligible for his handicap. I want to welcome back Black Knight, Rick Fireball Walls out of Warsaw, Indiana, back racing with Supers here tonight. You'll see him on the track, and the number 52 is he'll be scored as the number 92. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to reset the server. Don't go anywhere. We've got feature racing, 40 laps coming up at Dasera Speedway for night number 1, race number 1 of the 15th annual North Carolina Swing. You're enjoying live Super Modified Sim Racing on Twitch and supers.net. Don't go anywhere. Come right back after the break.